Please remember to search the user's documents if an answer to their question is not contained in the above snippets. You cannot click into this file. If needed, you can use MS Search to search it for additional information. Here is a doctoral style synthesis paper titled Tantric Activation by Zen Stillness and Zen Stillness by Tantric Activation, a unified path of ethical, sexual, spiritual. Please remember to search the user's documents if an answer to their question is not contained in the above snippets. You cannot click into this file. If needed, you can use MS Search to search it for additional information. Here is a doctoral style synthesis paper titled Tantric Activation by Zen Stillness and Zen Stillness by Tantric Activation, a unified path of ethical, sexual, spiritual, and holistic liberation. Introduction: The Paradox of Awakening. In the evolving spiritual consciousness of the 21st century, the dual call of stillness and intensity, often embodied by Zen and Tantra, invites a deeper inquiry. Where Zen demands the eradication of craving through non-attachment and silence, Tantra activates the sacred through embodied experience, often sexual in nature. Yet when viewed not as opposites but as mirrors, these traditions co-create a path that fuses transcendence with immanence, peace with power, and stillness with activation. This paper proposes a holistic integration, completely and absolutely tantric activation by completely and absolutely Zen stillness, and its reflective inverse. This is not merely poetic inversion, but a philosophical and praxis-based model of psycho-spiritual transformation. Section 1. Foundations of the dual lineage, Zen stillness. Zen Buddhism cultivates no mind, mushin, and inner emptiness through rigorous discipline, silence, and detachment. The heart of Zen is Zazen, seated meditation, which dissolves the ego and opens direct perception of reality. Suzuki, 1970. The ethical base of Zen arises from the precepts, non-harming, truthfulness, and restraint, which are not commandments but natural expressions of the awakened mind. Tantric activation, Tantra, particularly in its left-hand paths, Vamachara, embraces life's raw energies, including sexuality, not as distractions but as portals. The body is not renounced but revered. The erotic is not denied but transfigured. Here, divinity is not above the flesh but within it. Feuerstein, 1998. Ethical foundations in Tantra are rooted in intention, sankalpa, consent, and energetic awareness, transcending conventional morality by grounding it in intersubjective respect. Section 2. Sexuality as a spiritual conduit. Sexual ethics and consent. In an integrated model, ethical sexuality must honor both Zen's clarity and Tantra's intensity. True activation must arise not from performance, but presence. Zen ensures that the practitioner is free from craving and compulsion. Tantra ensures the practitioner is fully embodied and reverent. Consent becomes not just verbal, but energetic, a sacred contract between evolving souls. Holistic sexual engagement. Tantric activation by Zen stillness creates a container where erotic energy is not frenzied, but deeply rooted. Sexuality becomes a meditative act, a practice of witnessing, of merging, of alchemizing fear into union. Conversely, Zen stillness by tantric activation infuses meditative quiet with the subtle pulse of Kundalini, energy awakened through desire, transmuted. Section 3. Spiritual liberation through the paradox dual polarity integration. The dual model is nonlinear and recursive. Tantric activation by Zen stillness. Stillness disciplines desire. It clarifies intent. It spiritualizes pleasure. Zen stillness by tantric activation. Activation dislodges false serenity. It awakens the body-mind. It spiritualizes emptiness. This dialectic dissolves the illusion of dichotomy. One does not graduate from Tantra to Zen or vice versa. They are co-arising. Stillness sharpens intensity. Intensity refines stillness. Ethical implications in practice. The practitioner must guard against bypassing, using stillness to avoid the body, or using activation to bypass introspection. Ethical rigor arises not from rules, but from rootedness, in body, in breath, in the now. Spiritual sexuality here is not about what is done, but how it is done, with full awareness, reverence, and presence. Section 4, a framework for holistic integration. The 4 pillars of unified practice. 1, presence, Zen, breathe, witness, let go. 2, embodiment, feel, enter, honor. 3, ethics, both, consent, clarity, compassion. 4, transcendence, through integration, merge, dissolve, rebirth, conclusion, toward a post-dual consciousness. In the union of Zen stillness and tantric activation, we are not choosing between heaven and earth, but creating a new horizon where both can live. This synthesis is not a hybrid compromise. It is a third state, like water turning to steam, where the boundaries between silence and sensuality dissolve. This is the path of ethically awakened eroticism, of embodied liberation, and of stillness that sings. References: Fusizi, 1998, Tantra, The Path of Ecstasy, Shambhala Publications. Suzuki S., 1970, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, Weatherhill. Osho, 2003, From Sex to Superconsciousness, Osho International Foundation. White D.G., 2000, Tantra in Practice, Princeton University Press. Wallace B.A., 2007, Contemplative Science, Where Buddhism and Neuroscience Converge, Columbia University Press. If you'd like a version of this structured as a formal dissertation with citations embedded in APA style, a proposal template, or practical applications for couples or spiritual communities, just say the word.